The gatherings for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what all Abu Bakr was saying, if we picture Rasulullah, if we take a camera and zoom, if Rasulullah were to and we zoom, the inner aspect of Rasulullah, I'm not talking about the outer aspect. If we can zoom with a very sophisticated camera, the inner aspect of Rasulullah, then we will see that all what we are saying tonight and all the messages that sent across is what is the exact life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah sent him to be a mercy to mankind. You've heard it? When Allah wanted for his rahmah to reach mankind, he created an image and assigned him with the authority of وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. Sëñ bi ne soo ngeen déglu ñu tëj jataay bi fii. That image of Rahman came in the form of a human being, and a name was attached to that image called Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But these are two different aspects. We need to know or understand that. See, Islam is a religion of peace, a religion of love, a religion of unity, a religion of effort. That's why when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam came, Allah said to him, "You, Rasulullah, you are from my light, but all other creations are from your light." That's why Rasulullah said, "Ana min nurillahi wa mu'minuna min nuri." I am the only one from the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but all other creations are from my light. So if all other creations sprang from the light of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then we should be a mirror of ourselves. When I look at you, I see myself, not other than seeing you. If only when I look at you, I see myself, I will not hurt myself. But if I look at you and see you in you, or you to be you, then I will be trying to hurt you. That's why the religion of Islam came to say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Peace. Without peace, there can be no tranquility. But you cannot have peace if you don't have peace with yourself. If the human being is not at peace with himself or herself, you cannot give her peace. You cannot give what you don't have. You need to inculcate peace in yourself, so that that peace will supply all your body, and when it sprang from you, then whatever sprang from your body will be peace. But if you don't have peace, if you are not at peace with yourself, then you cannot be at peace with anybody. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, your mission, first of your mission, is to claim peace to people. Because before we become anything, we are human beings. And the human being is so great in the sight of Allah. Any other thing, except any other thing other than the human being, was created for the sake of the human being. Just imagine, before Allah created the human being, He created everything for the comfort of human being before He created the human being. They said on Sunday, Allah established this dunya. On Monday, He created the sun, moon, and stars, and authorized them to transfer in the sky. Tuesday, Allah created the animals. Wednesday, Allah created the trees and the rivers. Thursday, Allah created Jannah and Nar. After creating everything as a platform, just like when a president is about to go out, the protocol will go, all the entourage will go before him, they will pave the place, prepare, close the traffic, before the president comes. That is how Allah did to the human being. Everything was set up before Adam was created in a Friday Fajr. Now, if the human being is created and Allah sent a Rahmah, an image of Rahmah, so that we can love each other, we can be a mirror of each other. But that is the only reason why Tariqa came, and that is the only reason why Maulana Sheikh Ibrahim and all our big sheikhs, from Maulana Alhaji Abdullah Ines, from Sassid Al-Haji Malik Si, from Seri Juba, all these people, what they are teaching their muridis is Allah bisikrillahi tatma'inul hulub. The heart could not gain peace without zikrullah. The zikrullah is what gives the heart peace. If I am to hate anybody because I don't have tranquility in my heart, that's why I hate. But if zikrullah filled my heart, there will be no space left for me to hate anybody. That is why Allah said, Allah bisikrillahi tatma'inul hulub. That zikr, the words we are saying, La ilaha illallah, La ilaha illallah, are Muslims, are we really trying to comprehend the word La ilaha illallah? Every Muslim is saying La ilaha illallah, La ilaha, but do we really comprehend the word La ilaha illallah? If you comprehend La ilaha illallah, and you really act the nitty-gritty of La ilaha illallah, who are you going to hate and who will hate? Because there are two aspects of La ilaha illallah. One is a negation and the other is an affirmation. La, when you say La in Arabic, is negating, is denying the existence of something. And illallah is affirming the existence of only Allah. So it's negating the existence of every other thing and dissolve them in the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if everything effaces and dissolves in the image of Allah, who are you? Who am I? Who is Abu Bakr? Who is Sayyidina? Who is Sheikh Ibrahim even? That's why when Sheikh Ibrahim came to Nigeria, when he arrived at the airport, millions of people around, he looked right, looked left, see people were so excited. He said, why are they excited? They are shouting for Ibrahim. Who is Ibrahim? Who is Ibrahim? Aina Barham, Barham, who is Barham that they are excited with? He said, Wallahi, I swear by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I was not dissolved, fast in the love of Rasulullah, I would have died because of being modest today. Brothers and sisters, peace. Today, every aspect of the world is in chaos. Muslims are in turmoil because they've left the way that was paved for them. How can you kill somebody and say La ilaha illallah? Are you not telling a lie? How can you kill somebody and say Allahu Akbar? Are you not telling? If you know what Allahu Akbar is, who are you to kill? If you know what La ilaha illallah is, the one you are killing is you. And there is an authentic hadith that said, if you destroy one life or you kill one life intentionally, this life you have killed a whole nation. But if you save one life, it's like you save a whole nation. Why are we in chaos? Because the peace that we are trying to proclaim, how can I say to you, I pray, we just pray Fajr. What do we end our prayer with? Assalamu alaikum. You say Assalamu alaikum. After talking to Allah, after connecting yourself to Allah, after doing the ascent, you rise to Allah until you down, you descended from the ascension that you made and say Assalamu alaikum. You are now back to your yourself. Now you've gone to the journey of ascension. You have achieved the nur of Allah. You came back to yourself and said, Assalamu alaikum, and then the next minute you do something evil. Are you truthful to yourself? I came to you, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi brother. You say, wa alaikum salam. We pray each other. And you go away, I go my way, and I say, Chiba, look at Chiba. I start backbiting you. I start planning evil for you. That salam is shar, and not salam. Brothers, Islam is being framed as a terrorist religion. Why? Because some so-called Muslims and some pseudo-intellectuals who call themselves imams, who call themselves awliyas of Allah, who call themselves some ustads, who call themselves leaders in Islam, and they are pseudo-intellectuals, sending the message in a very confused manner to shoot your actions. Allah is not asleep. That's why Allah says, Ya ayyuhan nasu mutma'innatu irji ila rabbik radiyan mardiyan fadkhul fi ibadi wa dakhul li jannati. You see, Allah did not say Ya ayyuhan nasu in that. No. He pick and choose those whom He command to return back. Because you are born in Amara to destroy. If you stay in that place, you're gonna die and go to hell. If you don't accept from Amara to Shutol Nafsul Lawama, where you start to think, oh, okay, there is something called Islam, there is something called good. Now you are haphazard. If you stay that, you go to hell. Mulhama, fa'alhamaha, fujuraha, wa taqwaha. Then you start to stand with your 2 feet, and now you are conscious, you are awake. You were in a deep sleep, in a world of contemplation and illusion. Now you've been tapped and you are awakened, and you know that I have to do something. Then you ascend to mutma'ina. When you arrive that 4th state, then Allah said, now you, the inspired soul, you the soul who is conscious, you the soul who know that there is Allah, irji ila rabbika. But when we ask Ibrahim, what is irji ila rabbika? He said, run fa'firu ilallah, but run to the murabbis. The Sheikh Murabis, that's Fafiro Ilala, which is still Tigil Arabica. Now you want to obey the commandment of Allah to return yourself to Lord, and you don't know where the Lord is. He said, Fafiro Ilala, run to Allah, and you don't know where Allah is. If you come to a country and you don't know, what would you have? A tourist guide. Then you're going to need a tourist guide, the sex. Murabi, what do Murabi and Khabir and Nasi and Kamil Erfan and Imam and Shani?
I say that in the need of
to me, Rasulullah said that. Move it. If you want to run to Allah, because where is Allah? So run to the image of Rahman. To me. Because that's why Allah said, Inna rabbaka bin-nasi ra'ufun rahimun, but bil-mu'minina ra'ufun rahim. Inna Allah bin-nasi ra'ufun rahimun. Allah to the human beings is ra'ufun rahimun. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam bil-mu'minina ra'ufun rahim. Because when Allah wants to do something, always He channels it through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That's why when we say Allah asked Ibrahim, what is the Rahmah? The second stage of Salah. What is the Rahmah? They said, the mercy of Allah. He said, no. We don't translate or we don't interpret Rahmah as mercy. And all the ulamas today, if you said, in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most... But he said, Rahman is wrong to say merciful. Why? Because mercy has something to do with sentiments. Sentiments have something to do with the heart. And Allah has no heart. How? Tell me. Shaykh Ibrahim is teaching. Listen, it's not by chance talking.
Yes.
He said Rahman has something to do with sentiments. Sentiments has something to do with the heart. And Allah has no heart, then where is Rahmah? Then it will be wrong to say be merciful. But he said, the beginning of Rahmah, which is mercy, is not qualified to be associated with Allah, but the end result of Rahmah, which is to give blessing and glory, that qualifies Allah. So you don't say the most beneficial, the most merciful, but they say the giver of glory and blessing. Because when you pity somebody, when you have mercy on somebody, if you have sentiment and have mercy on somebody, and you pity him, what do? You offer help, you offer generosity. Then the most generous is Allah, and not mercy. So that's why the generosity we have is what brought this gathering today. If Abu Bakr did not stand firm for the purpose of generosity and for the purpose to help people to come together, this occasion would not have come into being. Then we have to thank him. If you don't appreciate the efforts of people, you cannot appreciate Allah. So let's appreciate ourselves and appreciate the efforts that we do, the small things that we do. It is a shame, brothers, a whole year round. This Maulid comes once in a year, where we all benefit. Because Allah said, in the secret, wherever we talk about the salihins, the awliyas of Allah, Allah will shower the rahmah. Okay, if only you talk about the awliya of Allah, you gather to talk about the awliya, Allah will shower the rahmah. What about the image of Rahmah himself? Because we are gathered here for the image of Rahmah, which is Rasulullah. Then what are we going to achieve? And the person organizing for us to come and get that Rahmah, what do we owe for that person? Even if we cannot do anything, brothers and sisters, 12 months. If you say, I am going to save €5 every month, or 2 years every month, just for the purpose of this Maulid, when the Maulid is near, I say, Abu Bakr, this is my contribution. At least 12 times 5 is €60. And you are spending it in something else. But it is a shame that the organization is organized already. Every effort done. Negativities, positivities, all come together until everything is beautiful and you come and get the rahmah. Then we should be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah forgive us. But may Allah give us the steadfastness of our hearts so that we can know. Because Allah said, I cannot fit in the heavens, 7 heavens. I cannot fit in the 7 earths. I cannot fit in the surroundings, but I can fit in the heart of a believer. And I am nearer to you than your juggler. I am nearer to you than your juggler. Yes. Do you know what a juggler is? If I put my finger on you, that feeling you feel that I put my finger on you, and I said I am nearer to you than that feeling. Then that one is not far from you. May Allah, the shine of Allah, Maulana Shaykh Ibrahim, and our sheikhs who were here, they were all teaching. That's why we said something very important. The peace of this world could only be achieved through Sufism. The sheikh said it, and it's true. Because what Sufism is teaching you to forget about yourself, to dissolve in one another. Now, if you take sugar and put it in coffee, what is it called? When you prepare coffee, what do you prepare? You bring water, you bring the coffee, you bring the sugar, you bring the milk, you mix them together. When it is ready, you call it what? That's how you should. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much.
Let's read only 2 chapters of the Buddha to end this Maulud. And once again, we thank you all. We thank our brother Shaykh Ibrahim. we thank him very much. This is why I wanted him to give his speech and to summarize what we have already said. And as you know, he's more eloquent than us. That's why we wanted him to deliver the message, and it will be more clear. And all we need is to emphasize once again on the importance of the message of Islam, which is based on peace and mercy and tolerance. This is the real message of Islam, and this is the message we learn in the Sufi schools. And this is the real message we learn in the Sufi orders. And Sheikh Ibrahim, thank you once again. And let's read some chapter of the Buddha to end this Maulid of this year, praying Allah to give us strong health and long life to meet next year here again in a better condition. Allah can do it for all of us. And we hope, as Sheikh Ibrahim used to say, that when we recite Buddha, let's be sure that the Prophet himself is among us. And whenever the Prophet is present, that's the moment of the prayer, to pray Allah, and all praise at that moment will be exhausted by Allah. So let's not miss this opportunity to, while we are reading some chapter of the Buddha before we end this meeting.